NBWA Heavyweight Championship is not on the line. It's the first man to raise their flag will win this match and win those bragging rights. All you gotta do is get that flag and get it up. With this guy right now.
At 231 pounds, is the Northern Star, Kirk Aube.
Sorry, Kirk. That belongs to me. Yeah, you can't beat the craftsmanship of the CCW set, as Kirk Aube just found out. This is the most mellow CCW main event entrance after a night of absolute chaos. But you know what, honestly, my blood pressure kind of needs this.
A little too soothing.
Yeah, maybe just because, you know, the champion Rick Owens, he gets so fired up and he gets so aggressive, and that's been one of the things that's made him a great champion and made him so successful. Maybe Kirk is trying to lull him to sleep with this entrance. You know, just calm him down.
It's working on me.
Yeah, you know, we've all been working really hard tonight. We kind of deserve this. Deserve a rest once in a while.
A little break before the rest of the insanity.
Yeah. I can only guess what's going to happen. I don't know, will Chris Charters make himself involved in this again?
There's a lot of wild cards in this match.
Is Charters an Acadian name?
I think if there's enough money involved, anybody can be Acadian.
Interesting. I wonder if we have an anthropologist up in the deck. All right. But that said, the time for jesting is over. We have the NBWA Heavyweight Champion, the reigning defending Rick Owens, rugged Rick Owens, going to be making his way out here to settle the beef between New Brunswick and Acadia. Once and for all.
Look at that flag.
Rick Owens brought his own flag.
The champ.
The champ is here.
A fan favorite. Clearly a fan favorite. That's one of the hardest working men in New Brunswick right there.
Yes, absolutely. In the camo trunks. Coming in at 6'2", 243 pounds. Hailing from right here in Fredericton, master of the redneck bomb. You have rugged Rick Owens, the reigning defending NBWA heavyweight champion. The unyielding and the explosive master of the butterfly slam, Rick Owens. And he's going to be taking on the undeniable Kirk Aube. Coming in at 6'3", 232 pounds in the blue and white gear. Master of the vapor trails and modified TKO. Man who's been the recipient of WWE tryouts, many-year veteran of the sport, including a victory over Santino Morello and Robbie McAllister, along with his then tag team partner, Pat Persuasi, another CCW alumni. Both flags majestically waiting in the ring posts of CCW. We got our referee Sharky's going to be the officiator here. Rick Owens coming in with a vengeance, and after watching what happened to Fantana last month and the intensity of that confrontation, I'm not surprised to see that emotions are running high here in this main event. Rick Owens lands a huge clothesline on Kirk Aube. A second huge clothesline. You do not have to get your opponent down for long to be able to grab that flag, but he sends Kirk Aube right out of the ring, and this could be a short main event here at CCW Clash 23.
That might be the only cold surface that man can enjoy for a little while. It's heating up in here, and ladies and gentlemen, let's bring this back in the ring.
All right. Rick Owens lands a double axe handle on the back of Kirk Aube. It looks like he is sitting him down in amongst perhaps his Acadian fellows or perhaps the New Brunswick contingent of the audience. But he's chasing him over to the edge of the arena where feels like a lifetime ago, Hollywood Cole was suplexed onto his back next to that very garbage can. Kirk Aube getting the better of the champion right now, and he's grabbing a chair out of the audience. Of course, the only rules in this match is that you have to get your flag to win. So in an act of Acadian charity, Kirk Aube going to be laying that chair into the back, much to the chagrin of the CCW fans. You can hear the boos raining in as Kirk Aube asks them to obey and give him some flowers, perhaps for that attack on their NBWA heavyweight champion. The crowd not willing to play that game, but the fury of offense by Kirk Aube continues. He's bouncing Rick Owens all over the merchandise table now. They're making their way around the outside of the ring. I gotta believe his plan is going to be to get Rick. Oh, Rick counters back.
They're over buying my t-shirt.
It's Kirk Aube going to be bouncing off a Slick McGrick t-shirt or possibly a Hollywood Cole Basham Buddy, which you can pick up at the next CCW event. Rick Owens moving towards the action figures. Looks like he's laying in some shots right now. Shades of perhaps the Hollywood Hogan pack of action figures that you can also buy. Check out the merchandise at the CCW show. But I think they're all the way over to the entrance, and we got Rick Owens returns the favor for the chair shot. Now you can see the Rick Owens fans in the audience. They are on their feet watching Rick getting the better Kirk Aube and sends him flying right now into the audience. You can hear the chairs getting knocked asunder. But it is Kirk Aube who is retaking control. He's laying in shot after shot. Like I was saying earlier, I gotta believe his plan is get Rick down somewhere else in the building and then come back here and grab that flag. That crowd not having it. This is not a Kirk Aube's audience. I don't feel like we have a strong Acadian presence for this one. They, of course, rallying behind their champion, their fighting champion, Rugged Rick Owens. Kirk Aube, he's making his way back to the ring. That Acadian flag, it is not far away. Looks like, oh, he's spitting on the New Brunswick flag.
That's a disgrace.
I gotta hope that this is gonna cost him taking this extra time like that. But Rick is up on his feet. You can see him amongst the CCW fans. He's coming back to the ring. Kirk probably doesn't want to just walk over and grab his flag. So Rick could be doing the same thing on his side, but Kirk is on that top rope. Rick's got to get in there. I don't know how long his legs are, but Rick able to just pull him off, drives him down to his back. Quick leg drop. Also shades of Hollywood Hogan, the action figure you can pick up earlier anyway. Rick's going to go up for his flag now. Only landed a couple of shots on Kirk. Yeah, Kirk going to be able to catch back up. Shot after shot. Referee Sharkey out of the way. Really strong hit on that top turnbuckle. Kirk Aube came to play. He is ready for this match. He's looking like he's in tremendous shape. He's been able to get the best of the champion right now. He is the larger of the two men, but not by as much. And then we got Rick Owens lands that running knee in the corner. This is a move that we've seen him utilize multi-times, even helped him win the title belt. But he goes in shot after shot. Oh! Lands it and thinking Russian leg sweep. A great way to take the momentum off of your opponent. But both men are going to feel the impact of that a bit. You can see Rick Owens, he had that leg hook during the Russian leg sweep. He mitigated Kirk Aube's ability to protect himself.
Are you surprised at all at how well Rick came back from that beating that he took outside of the ring? I'm not surprised at all. This man's a warrior.
He has definitely proven himself to be a fighting champion. He's weathered some incredible storms. And he's got to be extra fired up after Fantana got assaulted earlier this night.
Come on.
Fantana's number one.
He's choking him.
Is there anything he can do? It's a flag match, though. The rules. This has got to be no disqualification, right? We've seen so many strikes with the chairs. These chokes. Sharky, he he can remind him, he can tell him to do the right thing, but he can't physically get in there. It's up to one of these men to go get that flag.
No disqualification, so anybody could go help him.
That's true. Anyone could go help anybody.
Interesting.
Seemingly. Kirk's old tag team partner could jump in there. Rick Owens' old running buddy could jump in there. The enforcer Chris Lewis could jump in there. Butterfly slam! He's going for the leg drop. He's hitting the ropes. He's off both sides. Xbox style running leg drop right there. And he's signaling he's going to go for the fight. You can't go for a pin. So what are you going to do after this? Get momentum on your side and get in there and get up. No, he's going up. He's thinking it's got to be the double axe handle.
They can pay, Rick.
We've seen double axe handle. I think I've seen a missile drop kick from the top out of the champ. What is he thinking today? He was thinking drop kick.
His knee.
Kirk had him scouted. It looks like Rick jammed his knee up on the landing, and Kirk's going to pounce on it. Dropping those elbows to the inside, kicks to the hamstring. All those muscles, they connect together in the back of your knee, so you start getting knee damage. You can strike low, you can strike high, all sides. You're going to move that kneecap out of position. I think that's what Kirk is thinking, but he gets an enziguri for his trouble.
Just in the back of the head.
I saw that glance right up behind the ear. And Kirk, he must be stunned. He's taking a minute. He's trying to get himself. Maybe he got knocked dizzy.
I think he got him with the laces.
Raked him up with the laces, right up the boot. We got Rick Chance starting this crowd, and his eyes rise to meet the New Brunswick flag right in the corner. We got Rick Chance. They're powering. The crowd is willing Rick up to that match, to that flag. And a low blow by undeniable Kirk Aube. Unnecessary in this position, but he's going to pull Rick over. He might be thinking vapor trails.
Oh no!
This is the finishing move of Kirk Aube, which he initiated this whole confrontation so many months ago by grabbing Rick. There it is. He lands the trails. Rick's going to be down. Kirk, he was still staggered from that enziguri. It must have really, really connected with him, but he did what he needed to do to get over there, get his hand, to deliver that low blow to get Rick out of his game.
There's a big mountain for each one of these competitors to climb right now.
After taking so much damage like that, you're so dizzy, disoriented, your muscles aren't working.
Kirk's getting to his feet.
You're going to climb up to the top rope, and this isn't a ladder match. It's not so hard to get up there, but your opponent, you're going to have your back turned to your opponent at the same time. It's going to be so easy for them to sneak up on you and then completely switch the momentum. But Kirk, he's got his hands on it. If he knew where he was right now, gets double axe handle in the kidney, and stunner! We got the stunner by Rick Owens. Rick, he's unable to capitalize right now, but all he's got to do is get back to life and just climb up, get his hands on that New Brunswick flag, get those rampant lions flying. Referee Sharkey's checking on both these men right now. Kirk Aube, he's going to be down and out. He got that stunner. Rick's recovering, though. He got a low blow and a vapor trails that he's trying to get back in this thing from. That New Brunswick flag is just waiting for someone to get up there and grab it. Rick going to be the first of the men to make it back up to his feet. He's fighting for bragging rights. He's fighting for New Brunswick.
Plenty of movement.
Kirk definitely not looking down. He's stumbling. He's hurting. But he is not down and out of this.
He's not going after the flag. Notice that. He wants to add a little bit of insult to injury.
Rick deciding to turn around, try to add that little bit more damage. He's checking on Kirk. He's trying to be cautious. Last time he turned his back, he got that low blow.
Oh no.
Kirk gonna pull Rick down off the top rope. Throws a line. Both men duck under, trying to feel each other. We got a double clothesline.
Oh man.
Both men getting knocked down again. Those flags just hanging right there after that huge double clothesline impact. We had both men, they were ducking clotheslines. It was a little game of chess. Neither man went for that. We got Chris Charters on the outside of the ring right now. Charters is an Acadian name. We know it now for sure. What's he doing?
Is it zip ties?
What's he zip tying to him? He's zip tying him to the bottom rope. He's zip tying Rick Owens. He zip tied him on the side with his flag.
This is uncalled for.
What can you do? This is no disqualification. Chris Charter's not even breaking a sweat. He just sawing it out here. Rick was down. He got the zip ties on, but Kirk Aube is down. Rick might be able to break out of this. It is a zip tie. I don't know if he can grab the frame of Razormouth Productions camera and try to jimmy that into the...
He's going to have to get that out with his feet.
He might still be able to reach that flag. I don't know. He's awful close to the edge. Stiff shot in the upper back by Kirk Aube. He's just laying into him. Now that he knows Rick can't defend him, Rick can only partially defend himself. He can't stand up all the way. Chris Charters. Yeah, we need Chris Charters grabbing on and just choking out Rick Owens too. That's definitely what we needed. And he's holding him. And there's nothing. Fantana was here earlier tonight. He said he was going to help, but he had his knee shattered in the early run of this match. And
that looks like
Cadia. Absolutely unbelievable. Fans getting right in the face of Chris Charters right now. And I'm with them. I'm with those fans right now because they came out here. This match, it was still anybody's contest. Chris Charters didn't need to come out and do that. We got our NBWA heavyweight champion zip tied to the bottom rope right now while Chris Charters gets in the faces of the fans.
Wait a minute. Chris Lewis is back.
Chris Lewis is on his way to the ring. It's nothing he can do about it. Nothing he can do about this flag match. Maybe there's something else he can do about it. I don't know. But Kirk Aube once again spitting on the New Brunswick flag. Welcome to Acadia, says Kirk Aube and Chris Charters.
After the official.
Fantana's back. We got Fantana.
Use that crutch. Use that crutch.
Fantana's getting back in the ring and he is using the crutch. Praise the sun. And I think Chris Lewis is there. He's got some wire cutters. If I was Chris Charters and Kirk Aube, I'd be thinking about getting out of there real fast right about now.
Rick Owens is free.
They are setting him free right now. Oh my God. This is unprecedented chaos. I guess it's going to be the Acadian flag is going to be flying high right now. We got referees being carried out by security personnel right now. We got last call on the edge of the ring right now. They had a few words with Chris Lewis about this.
You better believe this ain't over.
No, there's no way. Rick Owens, he's still cutting off zip ties off his wrist right now. Fantana's up there in the ring. He's got the New Brunswick flag. They were able to secure that, get that thing back from the clutches of Acadia. And it looks like Kirk Aube and Chris Charters, they just decided to peace out of here. We got resounding Rick Owens chances. Take 1 minute. Take a look around this ring and take a look at the pride of New Brunswick. That flag running it right now. New Brunswick is alive and well. Maritime Wrestling is alive and well. We are not just alive and well, we are thriving here. And you can look around, you can see the reactions of fans in the audience. We may have lost the battle in New Brunswick here tonight. It might be Kirk Aube, Chris Charters leaving with the flag. But right here, this is the beacon of New Brunswick pride is CCW Fredericton. And here we got last call in the ring. Thank you for joining us tonight. This has been CCW Class 23. I'm the newsman, Bill Yard, joined here by my new partner, Slick McGrick. We're out here giving you the color commentary. We got Razormouth on Productions. We might do the spiel again in a minute when he gets over here too. But if you are in Fredericton and you see a CCW show, get yourself a ticket. Come on out here. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Check out my TikTok, Bill Yard Newsman. You can join us on the live stream. Even if you can't make it, come on out. One of the best things you can do for our social media is if you see a post, you hit the like button and you leave us a comment. It's been a hell of a night of wrestling. I gotta thank the Capital Winter Club for hosting us through all of these months. This is our last show here of the season.
We're last call. We don't win them all. But Kirk Aube for starters. This is far from over.